Oh!
Did it work?
Wow, to everybody's surprise.
That looks awesome.
We're back.
We're back, we're here.
Whoa. I'm Sohla.
And I'm Ham. And this is Mystery Menu.
This is the show where we get 1 hour and a mystery ingredient and we have to make dinner and dessert. The last one was ube.
They're really starting to test us. Let's see how they test us today. Oh, it is heavy. Canned tuna?
I would be into canned tuna.
No. Whoa. Oh no, we're getting wild. Or canned sardines, the shape's interesting.
Oh, pretty.
Oh, that's a nice envelope.
Always like a nicer envelope than the last.
Yeah. Is it like a can of, what's that, corned beef that comes in a can? Or Spam? Spam.
Is it Spam?
Nailed it, Spam.
Spam. Oh my God.
We're back. It's been a while since we guessed one correctly.
Oh man.
All right, Spam.
We have to make Spam musubi.
Of course.
Before you get to planning, you should probably go.
Oh
no.
Is it gonna be Spam but vegetarian?
Oh, this is
Thanksgiving
cool.
dinner? Is it a Spam Thanksgiving?
Is it a Spam Thanksgiving? It's a Spam Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh, I want to do a Spam Thanksgiving.
Develop a Thanksgiving tasting menu.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay, we can do this.
This is a really
Okay.
nice card.
Yeah, I like this. Do we get to keep the card?
Okay, let's break it down.
We got to start with the turkey. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. We do a Wellington.
Oh.
That feels festive.
That does feel festive.
And I think it'll be pretty doable. We can still we can do the duxelle.
But what if we do like Thanksgiving, Spam, I think Hawaii. So what if we go like pineapple and like kind of go in that
In the
direction
Wellington.
in the Wellington.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Like kind of go like Hawaiian pizza vibes.
My concern is it's going to make the puff pastry soggy.
It's going to be wet.
Yeah.
I think maybe we incorporate that into something else and then just do something else with the Wellington.
Let's call it en croûte. What if we just like cover the Spam in spices and sugar, get a really nice sear, caramelize it, and then just wrap it in the puff.
That sounds good.
So then we can focus on getting the puff crispy, and then we'll add some flavor with the spices. Maybe we just do 4 Spam, and then
en croûte that.
mousseline.
And because then all the flavor can go in the mousseline.
So we could still go for like a spicy sweet kind of thing.
Yeah.
Little chunks of pineapple, and then just wrap that en croûte.
Yeah,
That sounds good.
Yeah. Sides to the Spam en croûte.
Well, we need some kind of jus.
Instead of, it could be a teriyaki jus. I feel like that would go with the en croûte.
Wait, it's supposed to be a tasting menu. So maybe they need to be individual en croûtes.
Then they should be individual.
With jus. So then maybe the one dish is going to be en croûte, jus, potato salad, and that's it.
And that's it.
So that's one course.
Yeah.
That's the main.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. What about instead of pineapple, we use cranberry?
Yeah, bring in some more Thanksgiving.
Bring in the Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And I
so
feel like those flavors will still work. You get the tart, you get the sweet.
for the teriyaki, can we add some cranberry juice to that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
And then we'll have the whole cranberries in the mousseline.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. I want some kind of musubi. Maybe bring in the Thanksgiving instead of rice, it's stuffing.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that idea.
Stuffing musubi?
I love that idea.
Let's do like sage, apple, onion stuffing,
Yeah.
Spam, nori.
You know how you often start with a little amuse? We can buy those little tart shells. So we can fill it with a little bit of like mushroom bechamel and then finely cut pickled green beans, some Spam. So it's like a little green bean casserole bite with some like pickled shallots and stuff. And that's easy because like the crust is made. You just need to make like mushroom bechamel and then everything else is knife cuts. And then we'll just need to make a few.
Yeah, that sounds good. Can the crust become the Spam?
You really want to turn the Spam into crust?
Can we Google something?
Okay, so you can fry it.
Spam chip.
Okay, so that sounds good. So the green bean casserole on a Spam chip.
Okay, and then what about for dessert? We do a little custard.
I definitely think maple.
And then maple glazed Spam, like little
Sounds good.
crunchy
You can
bits.
also just maple candy some pecans as well.
Pecan and Spam candy situation
Kind of
on
almost
top
like
of
a
a
crunchy
custard.
candied streusel type
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, that
On a
sounds
maple
good.
custard?
Yeah.
Pumpkin custard would be cool, but I don't know.
I hate pumpkin.
Yeah,
I
Ham
hate
hates
pumpkin.
But people,
I hate pumpkin.
this is
I
the
hate
holiday
pumpkin
of
custard.
pumpkin.
I'm biased against pumpkin. But
I
that'll
think
be
we should
good.
throw in a little pumpkin.
Okay,
Maybe a little
that sounds
pumpkin
good.
spice. Okay,
Okay, we did it.
We did it.
We got there.
to the drawing board.
To the drawing board. Spam
A
Thanksgiving.
spam Thanksgiving. Spam's giving.
Oh, perfect.
Spam chip.
Spam chip, green bean
favorite.
casserole.
Spam chip. Green bean kind of salad. Oh, there's a mousse, mushroom
Yeah.
bechamel. Green bean situation. I feel like we should just use French's. Is that silly?
No,
Or do you want to put onion rings on top?
let's do French's.
Okay.
French's and some pickled shallots.
Pickled shallots. So this is, what are we calling this? This is, how do you say boat in French? This is, we have to make it fine dining. Bateau. B-A-T-E-A. That sounds nice.
So
Bateau.
haricot vert bateau.
Haricot vert bateau.
Wow, so fancy.
So,
Au champignons. Huh?
there. Bateau.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this one is, I forgot.
The spam musubi with stuffing.
We got our nori. That's the nori. Whoa. And then there's like spam, hunk, and then stuffing.
Can the stuffing have a little pineapple
Yeah, instead of apple,
instead of apple?
pineapple sage stuffing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that sounds good. Pineapple sage stuffing.
Do you want to glaze the spam in something?
Yeah, maybe
A little
pineapple.
maple? Oh, pineapple.
Pineapple. Pineapple spice spam?
Yeah, we can like split a little Thai chili, throw it in there as it glazes just to get a little heat.
Yeah, I'm into that. Spam on croûte. Guys, I took 4 years of French.
I'm actually most worried for this one.
So let's do an x-ray. So we have spam, we have mousseline, and we have spam. So then it gets wrapped in nori, and then puff sauce. And then we're gonna have a mash.
Yeah.
Does that look like mash? That's our mash. Okay, so then fourth course.
Pumpkin custard with like maple spam pecan on top.
If we set the custard in a dish, it's safest, but it's not cute.
Will the garnishes be cute? Because I
No.
think if the
Because we're talking about just like glazed spam and pecans, so there's nothing cute happening. So we got pumpkin spice custard. These are my pecans. And then what if we make the spam like threads wispy? We're gonna be frying here, so we should fry the threads and then glaze it. Pot de creme? Oh, spam. Okay. All right. I don't know how. I think we're gonna end up losing things.
Yeah, garnishes.
Yeah.
This one seems really hard.
Spamsgiving.
I'm taking the first course, Sohla's taking the second course, and then the third and fourth we're kind of dividing amongst ourselves. And then from there we just kind of hope for the best.
Like with the musubi, I don't know if the stuffing is gonna hold. I was gonna press it like you do rice, but maybe I need to put an egg in there, bake it in the cans,
Oh,
and
so
then
that they
pop
set.
it out, and then wrap it in the.
That sounds good. That's a good
Wait,
plan.
we just problem solved.
3, 2, 1, begin.
So first thing I'm doing is I'm actually going to microwave these potatoes for the puree. Pop these potatoes in there. Moist towel. So here. Ooh, that lovely sound of spam releasing from the container. I'm making a mousseline, which is usually a puree of like some kind of protein with some egg whites and cream. Sashimi togarashi, which is a Japanese 7-spice. And once that's nice and pureed, I'm gonna add splashes of cream until it's the right consistency. And then voila, you have spam mousseline. Do you think Jacques Pepin makes spam mousseline for Thanksgiving? And then you have a nice, smooth mousseline. And this is gonna be the binder in the spam en croûte. Right behind you, mousseline.
I'm making the custard. So I'm basing this off my flan recipe, but I'm replacing the milk with the pumpkin puree and some of the cream with creme fraiche. And custards like this are super easy as long as you have like about an egg per cup of stuff. And the pumpkin is gonna add a little bit of body to the custard as well. Is this salt or sugar? I don't know how long these are gonna take, but my full flan recipe takes like 45 minutes. These are smaller, so I imagine it'll be faster. I'm gonna do this with a water bath so it cooks gently. Normally, if I wanna make these really perfect, I hit the top with a blowtorch to get all those bubbles, but we're gonna put garnish on top, so I think it's okay.
I'm gonna start making my mushroom bechamel for the green bean casserole. This is for dessert. I'm going to simmer pecan in maple syrup and bourbon until it thickens, and I'm gonna fry it. And then that's going to give it a crunchy coating. Back here I have my teriyaki jus. So in there, I have bone broth. I'm gonna add some dark soy, some coconut sugar, some chive, some ginger, some garlic shallots, and then we're just gonna let that reduce all together until they become friends. I'm cleaning up as I go to just like start gaining some space back. And also it's like a nice mental thing to see the ingredients slowly start to disappear. It makes me feel like I'm making some progress.
Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to assembling this guy. And I don't know how this is gonna go, as I have never made spam en croûte. It will be an exciting discovery for us all. It's such a strange color.
It's like hot dogs all over again.
It's like hot dogs. Oh, I forgot about hot dogs. Oh, it is like hot dogs. I don't remember what we made there, but I just remember there was a hot dog brittle. I think I did something absolutely disgusting. Oh God, this smells so bad. So this is gonna be my egg wash for my spam en croûte. I'm just using the yolks that Ham had left over from the mousseline. No waste. Huh? 6 servings per container? Get out of here, spam. Szechuan peppercorns. Absolutely love them. One of my favorite things, and it's really good in dessert. It's tingly and almost like adding acid. This is not something I thought I'd ever do. Fun. Spam sandwich.
I'm still waiting for all that moisture to cook out from the mushrooms. I know enough moisture is cooked out when they start browning. So this is some spam, and I'm actually going to infuse my palm puree cream with just some spam. I'm gonna make just a quick pickle here for both the green beans and the shallots. So I'm using some rice wine vinegar, a little water, some sugar, some salt, just a pretty simple pickle. And then I'll just help bring some acidity to the spam and the rich mushroom bechamel. Let me give that liquid a taste. We're ready to go there. So it's gonna be a really bright and fresh take on the classic green bean casserole. We're going nice and thin. I'm gonna keep these raw. So I want the hot liquid to not like fully cook them, but kind of tenderize them a bit. And cutting them this thin helps that process happen. Pour it right on top. And then we're just gonna give that a little shake, and then let our shallots pickle. Okay. And now, same deal. Cover it, let it pickle by the windowsill. How's it going?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of how to do this. Next one will be better. You'll see, Shirley. See the doubt in your eyes.
I have no doubt.
Okay, this is a better method. 39 minutes. It's taking me way longer than I thought to build these en croûtes. Score, 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 score.
There we go. That's going. That's going. Burner on max. Do you have a free
Yeah.
burner?
The extra challenge is that
Surprise, the stove doesn't work. Cream is ready to go. So I'm gonna kill it and just let that Spam infuse. You can see it's starting to brown. You got some nice brown bits. So I'm happy with the amount of moisture I've cooked out of these mushrooms. Add some flour. So I'm just gonna cook this flour out. This is ready to go. So I've strained that out. Then we're just gonna fry these until they get nice and crisp. While those fry, I'm gonna use this French brandy. So I'm gonna deglaze these mushrooms with a little brandy. So this is ready to go. A little splash at a time. I always add a splash at a time into the roux and let it fully incorporate before adding my next bit of milk. That makes sure that the bechamel is nice and smooth. Doesn't really matter if your milk is hot or cold. None of that matters. All that matters is that you add it in increments so that it can fully absorb into the flour before you add the next bit. And then you'll get nice, lump-free bechamel.
next I'm gonna get the stuffing going. And we started with a stuffing mix to make it easier because we need all the help we can get, clearly. So it's gonna be already nicely seasoned. Gonna add some pineapple and chives. Wow, the Spam is like really tough to dice. It really sticks to your knife. Have you tried dicing some Spam yet, Ham?
I have it.
It really sticks to your knife.
Oh, sounds about right.
That's my custard timer. Whoa, are they done? I need some pineapple for my stuffing musubi. I'm gonna try and bake the Spam, I forgot, so I'm gonna go back to 350. I wanna add egg to the stuffing to kind of bind and then bake it in the molds for the musubi, which I have to get in the oven like right now. Do you have any empty Spam cans? Whoops. Chaos. My station is chaos. I'm so sorry.
minutes.
25 minutes.
Cleaning up, just narrating what I'm doing.
You're so much cleaner than me. Oh, wow. How do you do it?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Look at my side. It's insane.
Let's see how this fries. So it's nice and thick. That's gonna be our bechamel. That's cooked off enough. I'm just gonna let that cool off in the back. And now this is going to be for the dessert garnish. So I'm gonna cut it really thin, and then hopefully it turns into like really crispy Spam threads. Teriyaki.
I just have to figure out how to form my musubi. I didn't really think through. It smells like stuffing.
Where are you at? How's it going?
I'm trying to get the, I can't figure out how you cut the cans, so I'm just filling them and just hoping they pop out.
Okay.
I should have looked up a video on how you make spam musubi. Forgot. Was just worried about a baby pooping. You know, that's like our life now. This glazed spam smells good. Very sagey. These are gonna be really big. I put too much stuffing. I know, she agrees.
Huh, this isn't crisping as nicely as I'd hope, but maybe when it cools, it'll look better. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. I'm gonna Tammy some effing potatoes.
Oh yay, your favorite.
The key to making really good mashed potatoes is making sure your potatoes stay hot. So I have this pot over very low heat. I popped a little bit of cream on there so that when the potatoes fall in, they don't scorch and stick to the bottom of the pan. And I'm gonna Tammy right into this pan. Here's my Spam chips. We'll put these strands in to cook. 18 minutes.
Those are still doing their thing. Let's increase that temp too.
Are they looking good to you?
They look fine so far. I think there's times for this to actually get chilled. How are you looking, Ham?
I think okay.
Okay, I think I'm okay. I'm waiting on stuff in the oven, and I just have to do garnish.
Okay, cool. Spam doesn't crisp how I thought.
No.
That was surprising. I thought it would be like Roni.
Yeah.
So here we go, and now Spam cream. Incorporate that. Now I'm gonna add a lot of butter. Perfect.
Just to get this cool, there's a little salt to really cool the solution down. Needs more water though. Gonna do a little sticky topping for our puddings. Kind of like a salted caramel situation, but the salt's gonna come from the Spam. So this is gonna be the topping for the custard. Some of the fried Spam.
Behind you. How you doing?
Just thinking about if this musubi thing's gonna work.
That's real good. Since it's Thanksgiving, we're gonna add some cranberries to this.
That didn't do what I thought it would do. It just floated to the top. They didn't burst. That's a surprise.
Plate my appetizer. These are gonna be, they actually worked out. They're not fully crisp, but you can, my goal was to get something you could pick up and eat.
Oh!
Did it work?
Wow, to everybody's surprise.
That looks awesome. Wow. That looks fantastic.
Wow. I was not expecting that to come out. Cutie patootie. Aww, aww. Whew. Hot fingies. Whew. I like how they look like mini Wellingtons. Everything's like Spam shaped. We should have put the custards in an oval bowl.
I was gonna pipe it initially, but it's too hot, so I'm just going to spoon it.
Huh, this went smoother than I thought.
Yeah.
I didn't think we were gonna have any food. We have all the food.
These look awesome. Look at that instead.
4, 3, 2, 1, time.
Yeah? We're ready to spam.
We did it. Thanksgiving. A Spamsgiving. Spamsgiving. I'm just so blown away by this.
Cheers.
Cheers. Some baijiu and spam caramel. Spamamel.
Spam toffee. Smothy. Shall we spam?
Well, before we taste,
Uh-oh.
we do have a guest.
Is it Vaughn?
Is it Vaughn? Has Vaughn returned?
It's just me.
It's just Vaughn.
I'll be right back.
Oh, it's not just Vaughn.
Drum roll. I hope this person's hydrated. Whoa! Oh no, this is a salty one to come into.
Oh, this is, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I hope you like spam. Hello, Pete Wells.
Hi. It's good to,
Nice to meet you.
it's great to meet you too.
So-
I think I'm gonna take this off,
Yeah.
right? Is that right?
I'm really sorry,
We
this
just
is
thought-
a salty one.
There's
Yeah,
another,
this
it's
is
a salty one?
Yeah, this
The
is a salty
salty
one.
No, I'm on a
one.
low sodium diet, you know. Oh my God.
A green bean casserole bite a la spam. So there's pickled green beans, pickled shallots, French's fried onions, a little mushroom bechamel at the bottom, all on like a slice of spam jerky.
Spam jerky. You made the spam jerky?
Yeah, well, we fried the spam hoping it would chip, but it did not chip.
Yeah.
It jerkied.
And then it's a spam musubi, but stuffing instead of rice.
That's a large bite.
Yeah. Spam on croûte.
Pom puree with some teriyaki gravy.
That's beautiful. I love anything on croûte, so you've already won.
Pumpkin spice custard with spam toffee and fried spam and candied pecans.
This will be my first spam toffee.
Yeah, I wish you came for like uni.
Do you have any idea how much uni I eat in the wild?
That's
Okay,
that's
so-
fair.
I would say spam is a very small part of my diet.
Okay, so
Pretend everything's hot.
you need to use your imagination.
It's like, wow, blow on it a bit.
I feel like it takes you on a journey. The Frenches kick in at the end.
It is light.
Considering there's spam and bechamel on there.
I remember French as being different, like darker or something. Or they're just more subtle than I remember. And the bean, did you make the beans like today? Like quick?
Yeah.
We quick pickle
Yeah.
them.
The chip, you know, is holding together, which is amazing.
Are you gonna try and do it in one bite?
Yeah, it must be in like silence.
Totally a normal thing.
You can hear like the heart fluttering around you.
No. I think it works. You guys happy with it?
I actually think it needed more salt.
I was so scared of salt
Yeah.
that now I'm surprised.
The musubi?
Musubi, it's just like
That is what it
a
is?
classic stuffing, and then the spam is glazed. It popped out.
It popped
which
out.
Nobody believes.
There was like an audible whoa when it actually came out.
No, I think that's like bona fide delicious, actually. Like not just like conceptually delicious.
The pops of pineapple are my favorite part.
The stuffing sort of exploits the saltiness of the spam in a good way.
I didn't really put much salt in the stuffing at
Yeah.
all. So, because I was worried about it being too salty. So
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
balanced out.
Yeah,
Right.
really worked out. That's really
Right.
delicious.
It's truly delicious. I'm gonna have a totally unnecessary second bite.
Hey! Whoa!
Look at that.
Whoa! Spam with some spices.
Yes.
With a spam mousseline wrapped in nori, and then we have our pastry.
There's some Robuchon pom puree.
You made those in an hour?
Everything was made in an
Yeah,
hour.
we
We made
The
everything but
Robuchon
the
took
spam.
like-
It does.
It takes a long time.
It's
Fancy,
so
I've
hot. I
seen
can't believe the
I know, right?
steam is just pouring out of it. I don't think, I'm not going to say this is a flaw, but it's like not like anybody's Thanksgiving potatoes.
These are the potatoes we make for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and only Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It's like once a year potato. When you have it in like a slab like that, it's really hot doggy.
There's more than one bite happening.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
This is the most tense tasting we've had.
Oh, it's supposed to be fun. I think it is a lot of salt. I mean, it tastes good. The textures are surprisingly nice, like the squishy and then the crispy.
Okay, dessert.
Okay.
So it's like a pumpkin spice custard. It's very rich. It's just creme fraiche, cream, and pumpkin. And then there's a Spam toffee on top.
All right, I'm excited about this.
With everything together, it's not that spammy.
Is that a compliment or is that
No, in a
critique?
good way.
I wanted the toffee to kind of remind you of pumpkin pie goop. I feel like we got goopy.
With all the other stuff going on in this, the Spam's not necessarily like jumping out as Spam. Like it does taste like a pork product, but
I wish it was crunchy.
Yeah, that's what it needs.
That's like the main thing. I wish that the Spam got crunchy, but like I don't hate it because the toffee is so chewy that it's kind of cool having two kinds of chew.
Is this the most perplexed you've been after a meal?
no, I'm not perplexed at all. I totally get it. If I could offer one suggestion, I think we need to make peace with what Spam is. It's not a crunchy ingredient. It's not going to give you that crispy goodness. It just is always going to be a little, you know.
Would you eat at this restaurant again?
Am I paying? If it's a free restaurant and I get to talk to you guys, I would do it. A favorite? I just think in terms of coolness, the stuffing musubi, and I really am loving the dessert.
Now I get why Spam musubi is the only way I've really had Spam. And now I get why it works so well because all that rice really helps balance how aggressively seasoned
It's really
it is.
true. Well, I'm thankful to both of you for cooking for me and for just allowing yourself to like think thoughts that maybe have never been thought before in a kitchen or anywhere else.
Huh? Come on, this is cool.